Russian pickup artist accused of secretly filming women in Ghana. Ghana intends to request the extradition of a Russian man accused of illegally recording his sexual encounters with several women and sharing footage online without their consent. African and Russian media identified him as a self-styled pickup artist and online blogger in his 30s who had traveled to Ghana to secretly film his interactions with women. Outlets in both countries claimed the man used a pair of sunglasses fitted with a camera to film some encounters and circulated them on social media, though officials did not confirm this. Speaking to journalists on Saturday, Sam George, Ghana's technology minister, said he had invited the Russian ambassador to discuss the alleged incident. Earlier, Ghana's Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection said an initial investigation had established the suspect had likely left the country. It added that did not reduce the seriousness of the alleged conduct or the state's responsibility to pursue accountability. George said he had asked the Russian ambassador in the capital city Accra for Moscow's cooperation in getting justice for the victims. However, Russia does not extradite its citizens, except in extreme circumstances. The minister told BBC News, "I have invited the Russian ambassador in Ghana for a meeting. The actions of the Russian citizen flout our cybersecurity laws. I will officially indicate to the ambassador our official position." Earlier, he told reporters that gentlemen will be looked for. "We will activate every resource in our disposal working with Interpol. We will request the Russian authorities, and that is why I have invited the Russian ambassador to work with our law enforcement. We want the gentleman to be brought back to Ghana, extradited to Ghana for him to face the rigors of our law." George said they would try the suspect in absentia if he failed to return to Ghana. Local media report the same man had been involved in similar illegal acts in Kenya. Under Ghana's Cybersecurity Act 2020, anyone who publishes explicit images of children or adults without full consent can face up to 25 years in prison. Authorities in Ghana have been paying increasing attention to online abuse, including sexual extortion and romance scams. There has been an increase in arrests in recent years for these offenses. In 2022, a court sentenced a 22-year-old phone repairer, Solomon Doga, to 14 years in prison for sharing nude images of a Lebanese woman. He pleaded guilty to sexual extortion and non-consensual sharing of intimate images. Ghana also introduced new laws under the Cybersecurity Act 2020 to punish those who share nude photos or videos online, especially of women and children, often for revenge or blackmail. Correction: February 15, an earlier version of this story incorrectly stated that Ghana had requested the extradition of a Russian suspect. A formal request has not been made yet, but the Ghanaian government says it intends to make one. Armed men shot locals dead, set homes alight and abducted an undetermined number of people in Niger State. There is no innocent explanation for the toxin being found in samples taken from Navalny's body, Foreign Office says. Giving some newborns in Guinea-Bissau an established hepatitis B treatment but not others is unethical, it says. Bouquets of cash have been blooming in popularity in Kenya, but recent warnings may slow the trend. Paramilitary Rapid Support Forces (RSF) committed the atrocities in El Fasher, says a UN report. Copyright 2026 BBC. The BBC is not responsible for the content of external sites. Read about our approach to external linking. You have reached the end of our in-depth report. For more deep dives into global affairs and breaking news updates, please subscribe to Neuron News Global and enable all notifications. Stay informed, stay ahead. See you in the next broadcast.